ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Tech Showdown. My name is Kevin. This is my adorable co-host Teddy, and today we're checking out this guy right here. Oh boy, is this heavy! The Seasonic Prime 1300 watt Platinum power supply, and we'll be doing an unboxing and overview of this guy. So let's jump right into it then. To show you what the box looks like. And boy, is it heavy. I'll tell you that much, guys. There we go. So, yeah, I mean, where do I begin? 1300 watt is just incredible. So this is definitely aimed for the high-end desktop guys. That'll be your Threadripper guys, or your people running the Intel i9s. If you're on a mainstream rig, this is probably going to be way too overkill for you unless there's a very specific reason that you need it. Right. Oh, take this out. So we unbox one box and we get a second box. Oh, open this guy up and see what it has. So yeah, 1300 watts, obviously a lot. Platinum as well. That means 92% efficiency at 50% load. So a very efficient power supply, which is good. I mean, you always want to go for the highest grade you can get. Not necessarily the highest amount. I mean, not, very few people, I would say, would require a 1300 watt power supply. I think that's changing now as the HEDT parts become more cheaper. It's more readily available, so more people can get into that space. But yeah, Platinum's very, very good. My power supply is Platinum. My second rig, the power supply is Platinum, and it's really what you want to be going for. So we open up the top here. There we are. We see the first thing, little baggie here. I think this just has. Let's have a look. So it has just some ties here. This will be just to keep your cables nice. That's always very good. Manual on how to install the power supply. I suppose if you're buying something as enthusiast grade as this, I'd imagine you could install a power supply. A bunch more cable ties here. That'll just be for keeping everything nice. And then the screws for installing it in the back, and a little Seasonic sticker here. All very standard in this little baggie. Let's chuck that aside. Then we have the larger user manual here for you guys out there. This is both for the Prime Platinum and the Prime Gold, so you can get these power supplies in a gold rating. Of course, I would say you're always better off going for the Platinum if you can afford it. It's different for different people. Power cable here. It's just a, okay, wow, Molex cable. Wow, how many people are going to need that? And not sure what this little guy here is for. This little piece of plastic here. Duh. It's just an adapter. Okay, I just needed to look at the other side. Alright, little adapter there. Okay, so let's get the power supply out, and then we'll have a look at the which cables it comes with. So, I have not looked at this yet, so we will pull it out now, and we can look at it together. So it comes in the nice, this nice little bag, like they all do now. All the premium power supplies come in these nice little bags. It's like a little carry bag, so if you're like, oh man, I really need to take my power supply out and take it with me to like another country, then they've got you covered. This baggie is very, very tight. There we are. So, wow, okay. So it's definitely got a bit of heft to it. So we look down to around to the back. Straight away we can see this is a fully modular power supply. So it means you can connect all the cables up yourself. That's always really good, and I wouldn't expect anything less on a 1300 watt Platinum grade power supply. So yeah, this is looking pretty good. So it also comes with their ultra stable voltage regulation, and also their micro tolerance load regulation. Basically what that does is it keeps it nice, and it just stops the voltage drop basically. Less than 0.5%. So that's going to be really good for you guys overclocking out there who are wanting really stable overclocks, because voltage drop obviously isn't very good for that. Fan wise, it's coming with a 135 millimeter fan in the back here. The fan actually is turned off until the load goes above 40%, so there'll be no noise until the fan load goes over 40%, then it'll start ramping up. It has a fluid dynamic bearing in the fan as well. That's also good. That just helps improve lifespan, lowers noise as well, so that's a good thing there too. It has a cable-free connection design inside, and that's to cut down on, production-related issues. So the chance you get a DOA or dead on arrival power supply will be much less because of that. So that's quite good. And overall, I mean, it's a good-looking. This is a sizable power supply. Speaking of sizes, the dimensions of this guy are 170 millimeters wide by 150 millimeters long and 86 millimeters high. It is on the larger side, but I wouldn't say it's gigantic. It is larger, but I would imagine this would fit in pretty much all of your mid towers and obviously your full towers. If you're running a bit of a smaller case, maybe you're doing a micro HEDT build or something like that, then you may run into a few issues there. But yeah, I mean, that's those people are obviously going to know that before building it, and they will select a power supply that will fit. So yeah, it's coming with a 12-year warranty, and it looks like a really, really solid power supply. I think this would be very good for a lot of people out there. So let's have a look quickly at the cables. Alrighty. So what I generally look for when it comes to the cables, not only just which ones it come with, but the sort of style is a big thing to a lot of people out there. Oh, and boy, are these packaged up. Something tight. Okay. Well, I won't pull these guys out now because it'll be too noisy, but you'll see it on the B-roll anyway. So you can see a whole bunch. You got your PCI cables, a bunch of SATA cables, all of that stuff. This is all looking fairly standard. Those are all what you'd use to power your few Molex cables there as well. And then these ones, they've got some braided ones. So that's your motherboard power, the CPU power, and these ones, yeah, quite a few other just smaller PCI cables and that. So it's basically all your standard stuff. Although it does come with two different designs, which is a bit of an interesting choice there. So some of them are the sort of braided ones like this, and some of them are the flat packed ones. So a bit of a difference there. So overall, what would I make of it? I mean, this is a nice little tidy power supply. It is. The fact it's fully modular, as you would expect, is really good. And as I said at the start of the video, this is going to be the power supply for the high-end guys, the enthusiasts. If you're just a mainstream user, this will be way too overkill for you. But for the high-end desktop guys, maybe you're looking at doing a Threadripper 2 build, because Threadripper 2 will be coming out in the not-so-distant future. This will be a very good power supply for those guys out there, because these high-end desktop CPUs, especially once you start overclocking them, boy, do they start sucking down the power. And if you're running something like a GTX 1080 Ti or like two 1080 Ti's as well, it just uses so much power that you're going to need power supplies like this. The fact it has a 12-year warranty as well is also very good. So you'll be able to, just buy a power supply like this one. You're done. You don't need to worry about it for another, decade, basically. You can just run the same power supply for that whole time, which is a good thing. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, just an unboxing and overview. I haven't done them for a while now, but let me know in the comment section down below. What power supply are you running? So what's the power on it? Is 650 watt, 750 watt, 550 watt, and what's the efficiency grade on it? Gold, bronze, silver, maybe it's platinum. I'd really like to know. Let me know in the comment section down below. Now I thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll see you all next time.